the summer's end. Wait a minute, baby, you don't have to cry. Living isn't easy in the summertime. Been that way for so long, it's nothing new. Draw a little closer, I'll be with you. Dance, get into my groove. My rhythm is good for you. My power sets you free. So come and dance with me. You don't understand the plans I made for you. Never could imagine what I will do. I have always loved you, my precious child. Draw a little closer, I'll dry your eyes. Dance, get into my groove. My rhythm is good for you. My power sets you free. So come and dance with me. Wait a minute, baby, you don't have to cry. Living isn't easy in the summertime. Been that way for so long, it's nothing new. Draw a little closer, I'll be with you. Dance, get into my groove. My rhythm is good for you. My power sets you free. So come and dance with me. Two, three. No, you're not the only one. All right, here we go. We're going to do one more song for you. This song is called If You Only Knew. We're not going to stop in the middle of this one, I don't think, are we? No. We planned that. All right, 1, 2, 3, and... If you only knew what I see in you, you might be surprised. Let me show you how to see things through eternal eyes. You have your ways, but I have mine, like the stars above. You can believe in lights that shine, still you don't feel my love. My love is wide, deeper than the sea, higher than the sun. My love is strong, my love belongs to everyone. My love is wide, deeper than the sea, higher than the sun. My love is strong, my love belongs to everyone. My love is wide, deeper than the sea, higher than the sun. My love is strong, my love belongs to everyone. To everyone, to everyone. To everyone, to everyone. I can see my family, children all around. And if you're still, my voice will fill the air with heaven sound. Then you will know just how far I'll go, until they know my name, till they are one with my only son. You are the same. My love is wide, deeper than the sea, higher than the sun. My love is strong, my love belongs to everyone. My love is wide, deeper than the sea, higher than the sun. My love is strong, my love belongs to everyone. To everyone, to everyone, to everyone, to everyone.
Azul, and we're on Win Life TV. This is After Hours with Paul Eric Sandstrom, and they are putting on a heck of a great show. My hat's off to all of you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand over here so the camera can see me.
All right.
While we do a few questions. Can I move this a little bit and then move it back? Okay. Okay, so while I was listening to you guys play, I couldn't help but thinking, wow, you know, you have so many different styles that you are coming from, and you've managed to put them all together into a really, I don't know, just a unique blend. And I just wonder, how was it that you all found each other?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting story.
I mean, does anybody want to take that one?
Yeah,
I'll let you have
Okay.
it.
I'll start with how
All
I
right.
met Cornelius. We met in the loony bin.
Okay, this is going to be a good story, but
All right.
I wasn't there with him.
Yeah, but you're with us now.
so he became loony after. So like, hey, where the loonies?
It's like too crazy for to find out crazy one.
Cornelius and I were counselors at a psychiatric treatment center up in Leesburg.
Okay,
Back
gotcha
in,
now.
I think we met in
Early 90s,
'94 is when we met, and I had one of the. He was a night counselor. I was a day counselor, and one of the other night counselors was talking to me and said, "You need to meet Cornelius." And I walked down the hallway and I saw Cornelius sitting there, and we started talking, and I had this feeling, and I remember I looked at him. I said, "I have a feeling you and I are going to be friends for a long time." And and it's true. Here we are.
20 years later.
And it's 20 years now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Wow.
we started playing together probably in '95. We started
All
doing
right.
some gigs together, and Cornelius had never really played outside of church before,
Uh-huh.
and so but we were like-minded in terms of what we were trying to do musically and spiritually, and so it just took off from there. We've had various incarnations since '95, various drummers. Cornelius's brother played with us for a while.
Okay.
And
All
then back in sometime around, I don't know, 2000, 2001, something like that, I was working as a guitar teacher up in Vienna, Virginia at a venue called Jam and Java.
Okay, I've been there.
And,
Yes, I've seen a
okay.
couple of bands there,
Okay.
actually, yes.
It's a great venue, and
Yeah.
I was teaching a lot of guitar lessons, and one night I was sitting out front having a cup of coffee, and I had my guitar with me, and Richie walked in. He was with a church group. They were doing a recording back in the studio that they have there at Jam and Java.
Okay, all right.
And
Wow.
he came and sat down with me and started beating on the table. And
Right.
I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty good, man.
And, you know, it's funny because as soon as a real drummer walks in, it starts beating on anything. You know, everybody's on the bus immediately. It's like, okay, what are we going to do with this
Sold
now?
himself pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
I think it was another divine setup, you know, and
Right.
we started playing together, and then Richie moved to Puerto Rico for a few
Okay.
years, and we were kind of out of touch for a while, but then when he moved back, we got back in touch, and we've been playing together quite frequently now for going on 3 years.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Well, you've got an amazing sound. When you first started playing with Cornelius, he seems to have more of a funk style. Do I have that right?
Yes.
It's kind of a funk style that comes out.
Funk, R&B, rhythm.
R&B style of bass.
Bluesy, so what, yeah.
Yep, it's got the 6-string bass going. So I mean, you've got all kinds of notes in there.
Yeah.
Extra notes.
Yeah, I got some good heroes born bass that just really influenced me. Like,
Yes.
Vernon White from Earth, Wind and Fire.
Okay, Earth, Wind and
Stanley
Fire, oh,
Clarke,
yeah.
one of my favorite.
Stanley Clarke, yeah.
Marcus Miller. You got
Right.
just some good bass players out there.
Yeah, there sure are.
And have influenced me over the years, and just help me develop a style.
Uh-huh.
And
That's
of course, plus gospel too. I've been raised up off a lot of gospel.
Right.
And played in different bands and stuff like that. I played with my uncle's band also for a little bit. He just recently died. It was a blues. band, so I
Blues
kinda-
bass band.
He taught
Yeah.
me some blues. So
Right. Are you originally from the Washington, D.C. general metropolitan
in a
area?
sense, yes, generally from Northern Virginia, pretty
Northern
much.
Virginia, okay.
I'm from the born in Alabama but raised up around this way.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Did you have music in your family when you were growing up? When you were
yeah.
coming up really small? I
Yeah,
mean, how was it?
In the 70s, my uncles, me and my brothers were little kids, and my uncles were musicians. They were older, and
Yeah.
we'd watch them set up in the basement, and they'd get up, we'd get all excited. It's like,
Right.
being at it's just like going, it's like the most exciting show in the world to see everybody set up the drums and the keyboards and everything. And that's how me and my brothers got influenced to become musicians.
Right.
We were saturated with music. Mama
Yeah.
She sang. She's a vocalist. You know, she
Okay.
was always singing all the time.
Right.
Just,
That's what a great way to grow up.
Yeah, just around music and musicians and family and stuff like that. And, you know, wasn't nothing to get together. Get them out together in my grandfather's basement, have all the family come around, he found a piano, they start bringing drums and everything out. Next thing you know, they have
Right.
a big band going down in the basement, you know.
Right.
So,
Wow.
you know, experienced a lot of that
Mhm.
growing up in the 70s, and also in the 80s I heard a lot of go-go music in D.C.
I remember I was in D.C.
Yeah.
in the early '80s, and I
Mhm.
just remember seeing all the
Chuck
tags
Brown,
everywhere,
yeah,
and Chuck Brown.
Trouble
Yep.
Funk, you know.
Yep, Trouble Funk.
Experience Unlimited, Junkyard, you know, those
Mhm.
guys, dude, those are incredible.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I remember those days. I really do. Yeah. Wow. And Richie, so are you originally from Puerto Rico, or how?
Well, I was
what's
born
your?
in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Okay, so American
So yeah,
here, but
just basically just a Jersey boy that came to Virginia
okay.
with his mom, you know, and I'm a self-taught musician, you know, never really studied
Right.
music or anything like that, but as Matt was saying, I've known them for like over 15 years,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually caught me at the time where I was teaching myself how to play,
Mm-hmm.
and I was
Okay.
you know, at a beginner level, and
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great sound that you've developed here. And I was just wondering, you know, when you're playing with a group like this and you're playing for a long time, it kind of becomes like a family, you know, because you're here, there, the next month. Today you're here at Win Life TV. You know, you may be at a winery or some other venue, you know, a week from now, and you're always moving around together. And what do you think is the most important thing that musicians should do to keep their family, their music family going, musically and
I think
as a group?
for one, we have to like really respect each other's talents. You know, I really
Yes.
look at Matt as someone that really loves his instrument, really has a passion for it. And then when you get around other people that have a passion for music, that it's not just you know, something you pick up every so often. You know, it's an actual dedication, and they love doing it.
yeah,
So when you have like when you find that blend,
right,
you know, where everybody, you know, enjoys each other's playing, and then it just blends so much better, where it's not everybody just jumping on top of each other. It's like everybody respects each other's space musically.
yes, yes,
You know, I've learned to not be somebody who steps on toes, but we've been playing so long that everybody has their own little groove. Everybody's in the pocket.
mm-hmm.
We could even mess up, and still a lot of people don't even know that it was a mess up, because we just know where everybody's gonna be,
yes,
and they have a very good ear. So
yeah,
it just helps when everybody respects each other musically, and it's
Wow.
not trying to,
Wow.
you know, trying to stand out in front of the other person or anything like that. It's just that's how family is.
We
Right.
depend on one another.
We
in a
depend,
sense,
it
yeah,
becomes
instead
one
of
unit.
kind of, yeah.
it
You
is.
know,
So yeah,
You have to enjoy being together as well. You know, you have to be good friends when you're not playing music,
mm-hmm.
and care for one another, and invest in each other's lives, and you have to be like-minded in terms
Yes.
of your philosophy or your spirituality or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And you know, it's a little bit like a marriage,
Yeah.
and a marriage is great. You know, when you stay in love with each other, but you have to like each other as well. You know, after the years go by and
Mm-hmm.
maybe the passion wears down or a little bit, or you have responsibilities and children and all other sorts of things that happen. It really helps if you like being together,
Right.
and that's what keeps the spark.
Yeah.
And we all enjoy being around each other,
Yeah.
and that comes through when we play music together.
Well, it really
as well.
does come through in the music, and that was one of the first things that I noticed when we first started talking. This is actually before we got on camera together, but you guys seem to have a genuine like and respect for each other, and that certainly shows in your music.
I really like how Richie works really hard at the drums. I mean, when we first started playing, like he said, he was kind of at a beginner level, but he decided that he was going to
He went into
apply
it elbows.
himself
Right.
to it,
Elbows and butt.
Yeah.
And elbows, he got into books and
I got
really
started
got into
reading
it.
books.
Really started
Yeah.
reading. Studying. I mean, that guy, he really
Watching videos.
Yeah, I mean, he got buried. I mean, he bared down on it.
But we're all like
Yeah.
that. We're all self-taught hacks. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Right,
but
right.
we all love music, and we're inspired by it, and we have the motivation to work really hard at it.
Sure.
So much that you always tell a love music person who loves music by the amount of CDs they own. And good night, I'm buried up to my neck. The records, the
That's
old school
right,
records
records and
CDs.
CDs,
Yeah,
right.
you can always tell.
Can't
you
walk
really
past
love
a
it.
record store.
Cannot.
Cannot.
Oh man. You know.
Still talking about your stylus needle.
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna play some vinyl too. I'm not saying I never wrote no vinyl.
We got some vinyl.
That's
for
good
sure,
vinyl,
yeah,
bud.
me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Me too. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Well, it's been great talking to you guys, and so I know that our audience out there is probably interested in hearing a little bit more music.
Yeah.
So.
That
We
could
had
be
an
arranged.
issue with the first part that we did. I streamed it to the wrong program.
Okay.
We recorded it all, but it didn't go live. Now we got some more viewers. So if you want to just go ahead and start the second set, if you want to play longer, go right ahead because people are just starting to find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. That sounds good.
Pilot error.
It does happen as long as you don't crash the plane.
That's right.
You're gonna pull it out of a steep dive.
What happened in that instrumental song, by the way? Like, remember how it dropped out? You know?
Yeah, it
I
was a
think we-
little.
I think we were
I
under
think
the
it was
impression
like
that we
we-
thought it was the end or something.
I thought it was
Ah.
gonna break there, and then we started to try to cover it up
Ah.
Things
and
happen.
building it back
It
in.
worked out a way, you know.
Yeah.
You fell off the bike. And got
That was
right
the
back.
remix version. That was the remix version.
Right.
Yeah, it was. We thought we'd bring it out. Live.
All right, so here we are live.
2016 remix.
Win Life TV, After Hours with Paul Eric Sandstrom, that's me. And here we have Vera Azul.
Thanks, Paul.
Mhm.
Or Eric, right?
Paul Eric, yes. I go by either one usually. So.
All right, this one's called Until the Light. This is a newer song, and we're hoping to include this on a recording this year. 1, 2, 3, and... I live here, go on and reach for me. When you're afraid, I know the way. I am near, waiting for you to come. A quiet room, go there soon. What you will find, I was here all the time. Can you leave it behind? Won't you stay until the light? Until the light. This is the day, go out and play. Just look around, what have you found? I live here, won't you remember me? I love you so, show what you know. What you will find, I was here all the time. Can you leave it behind? Won't you stay until the light? Until the light. Until the light, you will find me. Follow to the break of day. Until
the light walk beside me. I live here, so won't you stay until the light, until the light. Until the light, until the light, until the light, you will find me. Follow to the break of day. Until the light walk beside me. I live here, so won't you stay until the light, until the light.
Adjustment here.
This song is called Do Those Things. 1, 2, 3, 1. I hear the sound of your voice, my soul rejoices. Your song so simple and lovely. Well, if I could see your face, my hands embracing the power of true beauty. Do those things when your love come down, everything will be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright when you do those things. Now When you call my name, my world is aflame. Sweet rain purifies me. Now I know for sure everything that I endure when you stay beside me. Now do those things when your love comes down. Everything will be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything gonna be alright when you do those things. Now do those things when your love comes down. Everything will be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright when you do those things. Let's do So Much More. More than just a feeling, more than my mind may know. spirit, saves me to my soul. Change me on the inside, let your freedom show. Hands are always reaching for so much more, so much more, so much more, so much more. More than just a melody, more than a song I play. Your spirit gives life to new music, alive in this place. Change me on the inside, let your freedom show. Hands are always reaching for so much more, so much more, so much more, so much more. Why don't you change me on the inside? Let your freedom show. Hands are always reaching for so much more, 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 so So,
A couple more, and then we can talk a little more.
sure, sure. My mind was troubled. I had been behind the lines on the scene. It don't thrill me now. It don't thrill me now. It don't thrill me now. The road I travel down is like morning sunrise, growing bright till the daylight, till the daylight, till the daylight. Soon the night will fall, and I can hear you call. 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 When the lightning crashes, when the thunder rolls, ain't it good to know, no, I gotta live in a house of stone. Gotta live in a house of stone. When the lightning crashes, when the thunder rolls all night, it's so good to know, I gotta live in a house of stone. Wanna be, yeah, in a house of stone. That's where I won't stand upon a rock. That's where I'm gonna stay on a rock. Don't wanna be on no sinking sand. Don't wanna be